In 2023, we made a huge decision to move from the UK to Japan. We bought a house and started a business, and now we're settling into rural life in Japan. Welcome to the month of July. I really messed up. I really don't want to start July on a negative note, but I did something really silly. About 3 months ago, I got these tickets for a concert from one of my drumming colleagues, and the concert was on Sunday and I just completely forgot, so I didn't go. I was at home thinking I was living my best life with our new British friend, eating scones with cream and jam. And it wasn't until 2 days later that I realised that I missed it. I had to message my drumming colleague saying sorry, and she said that she was really worried. She thought I was sick. I am sad that I missed the concert. My daughter really wanted to go as well, but more than that, I just think I'm really embarrassed. I do have this perception of Japanese people being perfect, and it could be a misconception, and sometimes I think I struggle to keep up with it. I know wherever in the world I did something like this, it's really silly. No one buys concert tickets and doesn't turn up. But for some reason, I just feel like it's even more embarrassing in Japan. I think in the UK, we would kind of laugh it off. Anyway, I haven't actually paid for these tickets yet, so next time I see my drumming colleague, I'm gonna have to pay for these tickets. I do just feel like a really big donut. Secondly, as if that wasn't enough, securing a mortgage seems to be really difficult. Before we came to Japan, we did decide to keep our flat just in case things didn't work out here. And now it is time to renew our mortgage. So I've been speaking to mortgage brokers, mortgage companies, and everything is just so overwhelming. And I think I've got some anxiety because I'm not sure if we are able to afford an expat mortgage. And of course, because of the time difference, all the offices are opening just as my daughter gets back from nursery. So it just makes it a little bit more challenging. I have got a call with a mortgage broker today at 5 p.m. So I'm really hoping that we get some good news. And for my third issue, I thought I'd take you out to the rice paddies. This is about 5 minutes away from where we live. So my third issue is, before I went to the UK, my daughter said to me that someone in her class made a really horrible comment towards her. I did kind of think that we dealt with it, but she's still talking about it, and it's about 4 weeks since it happened. She said this comment made her sad, so today I went to the school and I spoke to the teacher. My daughter is always getting positive comments from strangers. I'm not sure why she's hung on to this negative comment for so long, but then when I think about when I worked for the NHS, I could speak to maybe 500 really nice patients, and then you'd get that one really nasty one, and it would ruin your whole day. And I really do think that human nature's like that. I don't know why we hang on to such negative things, even if there's so much positivity around. I have heard that bullying is quite a big thing in Japan, and I just feel like, I know that this is only the start of it. I'm sure it's only going to get worse when she goes to primary school and secondary school, and I think I really need to toughen up as well as a mother. Anyway, my daughter's teacher said that she's going to speak to her during the day, so let's see what happens. Last year when our friends visited, they bought my daughter this little shaved ice machine. Hopefully these will be frozen by the time my daughter comes back from nursery. I bought this sekihan kit from Gyomu supermarket. It is normally eaten on auspicious occasions, but I like eating it anyway. When I planned this meal, we didn't actually have anything to celebrate, but just before I started cooking, I received an email from the mortgage broker to say that we were eligible for a mortgage deal. This is great news. It means we can hold on to our flat in the UK just that little bit longer. And hopefully next time we have to renew, we will be more certain about our life in Japan. So we chose the right day to have this special rice. This kit is really good because you don't have to soak the rice. My husband took over with the cooking while I had a chat with the mortgage broker. Although we do still have some decisions to make, things are looking a lot more positive. Every month in this neighbourhood we get something called a kairanban. This just tells you about neighbourhood news, any events taking place, and also you get the local magazine. I'm just going to share some of this. This is to do with our weeding event on the 26th. And they're saying if anyone can't make it, they have to pay 3,000 yen. This one is to do with recycling. This is to do with some events in the area. You can see here's a Tanabata. There's a class here on how to make these key rings. This is to do with recruiting police officers. This one did actually surprise me. This is to do with marijuana. And this is the brilliant Onishi festival, which is coming up soon. And they also advertise concerts. This was a building that I hoped would be a Starbucks. They've put 4 separate units and put some trees there. Can anyone guess what it might be? I'm guessing possibly a cafe and maybe a florist. I have now accepted that it's not going to be a Starbucks. I help with the admin side of my husband's business, but I do find it really boring. So usually I do a little bit at home and then I pop off to Starbucks. It's just nice to be around people and also listen to their conversations. They also had a really nice looking peach drink that I wanted to try. I really like Earl Grey, and they also had this Earl Grey cheesecake. The lady put so much cream on my drink. Having these treats makes the admin work a little bit more bearable. Usually the cheesecakes in Japan have a sponge base, and Starbucks is the only place that I found a cheesecake with a biscuit base. For about a month now, my daughter has been saying she wants her hair cut, but this week she went on and on and on about it. She decided she wanted short hair and a fringe. I really like her hair long, and I'm not really sure at what age you let them make their own decisions like this. We did come to a little bit of a compromise. I think because all her friends at nursery have a fringe, she really wanted one too. We went to Hama Sushi that evening, which is my daughter's favourite restaurant at the moment. It is perfect for people who aren't too keen on raw fish like myself. They have a really nice spicy ramen, prawn sushi, and this is also a beef sushi. These dishes are cooked tuna dishes. I'm not too sure about char-grilled beef tongue. My daughter got the kids udon set and she decided to stick some chips in these burger sushi. This is called renkon, which translates as lotus root. Then we have squid, asparagus and prawn tempura. This beef one was one of my favourites. And then the 3 of us shared a donut with some ice cream. My daughter got a coin with her kids meal, so we went over to the gachapon machine and she got her toy, which was a cat keyring. There are lots and lots of grasshoppers around at the moment. So my daughter has moved on from woodlice to grasshoppers. But of course they're a lot more difficult to catch. We went to Shinmachi because there was supposed to be a Tanabata festival. Unfortunately, we couldn't find it, and when we asked someone, they said because the weather was bad, they put the decorations away early. This is a little shrine that we came across in the Freze car park. I'm not sure if you can see inside these little cabinets, but there are mirrors inside there. Mirrors represent the presence of Kami. It symbolises purity and truth, and it encourages worshippers to reflect on themselves with sincerity. Although they did put the Tanabata decorations away early, we did find these little goodies in the supermarket. These are only available during Tanabata. Over the weekend, I had my first meet up with one of the mums at nursery. When I went to collect my daughter from nursery, I was just putting her in the car and one of the mums came over and she said, "Would you like to go to the park one day?" Of course I said yes. I was really happy that she asked me and we had a really nice time. My daughter is an only child, so it's really nice for her to have someone to play with. And it was also really nice for me to have someone to talk to. I'm not sure if it's just me or if other foreigners living in Japan feel like this, but sometimes I worry that asking to meet up with a Japanese person, especially as I'm not fluent in Japanese, can feel a little bit bothersome. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but I think when I speak to a Japanese person, they need to try and simplify their Japanese for me. They may need to get a dictionary out, and I just wonder if that is actually enjoyable for them. I must say though, we spent about 3 hours together and we didn't need to get the dictionary out once, so that's really positive. Today is a very special day in Japan. It's called Tanabata Day, and it's where 2 forbidden lovers get to meet on that one day every year on the 7th of July. You'll see these displays of bamboo everywhere and you're allowed to write wishes and hang them on. You can see here my daughter asked for some toys. She wants to go in an onsen, and it says here, "Otomodachi to ippai asobitai." I want to play with my friends a lot. And she made this out of origami. These are the 2 lovers meeting up. Even Google has changed their logo to the Tanabata couple. When I'm stressed out, I have a really terrible habit of buying flasks and phone cases. With my daughter getting upset at nursery, sorting out the mortgage, missing the concert, and also a few family problems, one ended up in my Amazon trolley. I wasn't specifically looking for a Disney one, but it's quite a nice design. Also, it's a nice way to celebrate 100 years of Disney. Getting a new phone case tricks my brain into thinking that I've got a new phone. I am almost done with the painting. There's only a few more touch-ups to do. It is starting to get really hot, so I want this to be done as soon as possible. I am planning to get a sofa and a little table for this room, but I'm not too sure how to fill the space up. If anyone has any ideas, please drop me a comment. We went past this building again that I'm so curious about. They really are putting so much effort into making it look nice. My husband said that he thinks it might be a spa. I know I could ask someone who works there what it's going to be, but I do like the suspense. Me and my husband decided to check out a restaurant that has opened quite recently. When we saw these slippers at the door, we took our shoes off, but the lady working there said we didn't need to take our shoes off, and we did feel a little bit silly. We do try to go out once a week, as at the moment one of us is always with our daughter in the evening, so we don't get to spend that much time together. I was a little bit worried when I saw offal on the menu, but they did serve other things. They sell alcohol there, and this looks like it could be a drinking game. The food was really nice, and it came up to 3,070 yen. Today is 33 degrees. I think it's the hottest day so far this year. So far today, I have managed not to put the air conditioning on. I just worry that if I start putting it on now, when it gets even hotter, that my body just won't be able to take it. But here I am with my curtain closed just to keep the sun out. The summer festivals are starting really soon, and we have got 3 different festivals on the same weekend. So we have to choose between Sakado Matsuri, Onishi Matsuri and Tatebayashi Matsuri. If you do happen to be in Japan when these festivals take place, I would definitely recommend going to one. When I do see these adverts around for these local festivals, I do post them on the post section of my YouTube channel, so please look out for them because they're definitely worth seeing. Until the next time, and I hope everyone in the UK is managing to keep cool somehow. Sayonara!